Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Leveling Up from the Inside. So as you read in the title, today's video is about all of those hidden secrets and little side effects of bariatric surgery that most people are afraid to talk about. This video was inspired by a text I received from my friend V this morning. She's scheduled to have gastric sleeve surgery in a few weeks, and this is what she sent. She said, I want to know all about managing this crazy side effects that no one ever talks about. Things like constipation, diarrhea, dumping, farting, stomach noises. Oh, and what the heck are foamies? I got you, girl. We're going to cover that today. And I know if it's on her mind, it's probably on your mind. And I know it was definitely on my mind when I had my surgery last year, April of 2019. I'm a little less than a year and a half out. So I can definitely give you feedback as far as being close to surgery and being farther out, and how the effects change, as well as how often you get these will change. So the first one we're going to cover is dumping. Dumping happens usually when you eat too much or too fast. Your stomach is only so big and can only hold so much, so that food gets pushed through to your intestine before it is fully digested. It can be painful, extremely uncomfortable. I have experienced this one time. It wasn't horribly severe like some people have experienced, but I did have cramps and I was all sweaty, and it was just not fun. Again, prevention is key here. Watch how much you eat and how fast you eat, and you can avoid dumping. You are more likely to get it or to have it happen in the first 6 months, but don't be fooled. You can still have dumping even much farther out, so you have to be careful. The other type of dumping that you can have is related to sweets or high carb foods. This is usually delayed dumping, what it's called, just like delayed dumping. And I experienced this when I ate like half a brownie, and about 15 minutes later, I started to feel just really sick. I got sweaty and my heart rate went up, and it was a sugar spike. So, I started drinking water as fast as you can when you have gastric sleeve, and trying to mitigate the symptoms, but it was not fun either. So if you can avoid dumping, please avoid dumping. Chew your food. I'm going to say it again and again and again. Don't eat too fast. Don't eat too much, and make sure you chew your food, and that will help you avoid dumping. The next one we're going to cover here are constipation and diarrhea. During the first 4 to 6 weeks after surgery, and even the week prior to surgery, your diet drastically changes from week to week. Right after surgery, you go from clear liquids to full liquids to purees to soft foods, and so on and so on. So you have to let your body catch up with those changes. And a lot of times it'll cause constipation. One, because you're eating differently, and two, with high protein foods, you do tend to get constipated more often. What I found mitigated this the best was Smooth Move tea. It was easy to take in even when I was really close to surgery. I mean, I think I was drinking Smooth Move tea within a couple days, and it was the best help. There are pills out there that you can take as well, but if you're early into the surgery, within the first couple weeks, you probably can't or shouldn't take too many of those pills. So definitely you want to try, just ignore that. So you definitely want to take something to mitigate that so it doesn't go too long. The same thing with diarrhea. Diarrhea can happen for a variety of reasons, and if you're not sick, usually it's related to something you've eaten. I know for me, if I try a new vitamin or supplement, sometimes that will affect me that way, but it goes away pretty fast. If you have diarrhea for more than a few days, you definitely want to contact your doctor or your surgeon, because you can get really dehydrated really fast, and that is not good for a bariatric patient. So don't let that go too long without talking to your doctor. The next thing we're going to discuss are stomach noises. Oh, the stomach symphony. Yes, unfortunately with this one, there is not much that you can do about it, but it is a very real thing. My stomach's name is Gigi, and she likes to sing her song, oh geez, all the time. She has gone into full song while I'm in meetings. She's gone into full songs while I'm trying to put my son to sleep and woken him up. Sometimes she'll sing to my partner when, you know, he and I are trying to have our little intimate time. Gigi, she loves to sing. So you have to know this one is coming. Your digestive process is just going to be louder. Your stomach is just going to be louder. I will say it gets less frequent the farther I've been out. Not any less loud. It's still pretty loud and obnoxious, but it's not as frequent. So there's that. Find peace and harmony with the stomach symphony. The next one we're going to cover is farting and sharts. Oh, the infamous sharts. I've read so many scary, sad stories about the shart. So going back to what I said before about your dietary changes or how your food changes from week to week, you're going to also get gas. It's not just about the constipation. And you have to figure out how to manage that and get yourself to a restroom. Do not ever trust the fart, especially if you're in like the first 3 months. Do yourself a favor, use the restroom like you're supposed to, and protect yourself from the shart. I thankfully never experienced that because I was very, very careful to always use the restroom. But just don't do it. Go to the bathroom. Don't be that person. Let's see. The next one, or the final one that we're gonna cover, are the foamies. What the heck are the foamies? So really quickly, what happens with the foamies is you eat too much, or again, the bites are too big, so your stomach creates an extra mucus to help process that food. And if you continue to eat, or there's just too much mucus in there, it'll come back up. When you're closer to your post-op date, you know, like within the first, I would say 4 to 6 weeks, that's when it's a little bit more of the foamy consistency. But the farther out I've gotten, now it's just the mucus, straight up, just that. The foamies are not painful, but they're not very fun. The first time I had the foamies was last fall for Thanksgiving. Even though I was careful with what I put on my plate, it was still way too much food. And then I'm eating and I was talking and not paying attention to what I was doing. And I ate way too much. And I got the foamies for about 30 minutes afterwards. Nothing you can do about it. It wasn't pleasant, but you get through it. As with all these things, you will get through it. With most of these, you know, make sure you make smart choices. And don't eat too fast, don't eat too much, chew your food, and stay hydrated. Thank you for watching my video. If I left anything out that you think I should include in another one, please comment below and let me know. If you like the video, please like and share. And if you want to join me on my journey, please subscribe to my community, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye-bye.